What is up, everybody? I'm going to do my final review and my final thoughts on the series of Shirobako. Okay, this episode right here is going to be pretty simple, and then after that, I'm going to give you my final thoughts and maybe some other things about what's up is going on. If the background noise is there, I really must apologize. Construction work as always. My mother wants to remodel a couple things, and if anything else. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, at the beginning we see to it that everyone has to work together to get the final episode aired, you know? Hurry up and get it going. And so far we see to it that everyone's working the best they can, drawing, etc. And as for the drawings, they seem to like getting some frameworks here and there and getting things checked off, checked here, and then getting the voice recordings and etc. And as for character Sakaki, she managed to get maybe a couple voice acting roles, which is a good thing, which shows a lot of stuff here and there, you know, which is nice. Anyways, as the episode progresses, we see to it that each and every other person has to go to each other broadcasting company to deliver the final tape, and it was actually a hellish ride for them. One took a plane, one drove, the other took a boat, while Miyamori took a train. Yeah, like Miyamori took a train, the other one took a airplane, travel flying thing. One drove and the other took a boat, and I don't know. And after that we see to it that they end up going through some crazy hellish time, you know, and I just go, well, I guess there's nothing much you can do about it, you know. It was actually pretty crazy for them. It was actually pretty darn well crazy overall of what the heck they have to do. Anyways, they managed to deliver the tape on time. As for Miyamori, she ended up having to talk with her two figures, a doll and a bear. You know, that those beings were actually out throughout the entire series, which I don't understand what's the point, but it seems like they have some kind of major importance to try to tell Miyamori to keep going or something, you know? After a little talk with them, I thought it might be the last time we might see him, but I guess not. She says that she'll continue making anime, etc., and so on. And the moment she got there, she became the toast to say a couple of speeches and words, and it actually became encouraging. And it actually came out nice. Everyone ends up having a picture celebrating that they did Aerial Girls, etc. And I just go, pretty cute, you know? And then after the credits, we see to it that the girls have reunited and says, like, no matter what, we're going to make our own anime and then make the 7 lucky gods or something, you know? And it actually showed, and as for one of our 3D designers, Misa, she ends up showing that she actually made the boat into 3D, and it actually came out pretty nice. And they end up staring off in the gaze and the hallucination, seeing their characters they made like fly off, and I just go like, pretty cute and funny, you know. And it ends with them staring off into the distance, and yeah. So overall, nice episode, you know. I mean, it took a while and it was a hellish time, but still. You know, I know a lot of people dropped this series, and I could understand why. I mean, there's no there's no point of trying to deny it right now. Like, I can understand why people would drop this series for many reasons. I mean, I don't even have to go into. I don't think I need to go into detail. I think I understand why. I mean, pretty obvious. But when I looked at this series and continued watching it, you know, I did not expect nothing much from it. Now I'm getting to my final thoughts. Like, literally, I just go, whatever. It's just some like slice of life daily problems, you know. But when I looked at the series, it actually shows a lot of. It actually shows a lot of problems of what each company has to go through in order to make their anime come to life, and how much work they had to put into. I could understand after watching the series, I could understand what kind of hell they could have to go through, to be honest with you. Like, literally, that kind of hell they have to go through. Another thing what I also appreciate is, like, when I really looked at this carefully, it's more like understandable why these things have to happen. They have to be on time. They have to be on date. They can't slack off. Like literally, it's like they're working 24/7, like non-stop. It's like they won't rest until they finish what they started. And I can understand that. And I can imagine like famous companies like freaking like Madhouse, Sunrise, Ufotable, and many others like etc. Like the work of Hunter x Hunter from Madhouse has been like freaking is still on top in my anime list for them, you know. Gintama from freaking Sunrise, dude, it's like hi. And Ufotable's work on Karen no Kyokai and in the Fate series, you know, that kind of thing. I don't even want to think about what kind of hell they have to put themselves into, or many other famous companies that I don't even remember. They have to put the hard work into it, you know? Like, literally, I don't even want to think about, like, how much work they have to put themselves into, especially with the Fate series, Hunter x Hunter, or even the Gintama series, you know? Like, I don't really know what kind of a hell they have to go through, but I can guarantee, like, what Shirobako showed me, it might be like that, but probably way worse, because those series is really top-notch. It's in any way. I'm just saying. Anyways, as the series continues, you know, it shows like a lot of simple problems here and there, but they managed to pull through and managed to make it work. That's what it shows, especially for the heroines, like the 5 girls, like Imari, Aoi-chan, and let me see, Misa, Sakaki, and Emma. How much they have to go through, but they managed to pull through anyway through their own development, and that's pretty nice. Even the side characters have their own development, even if it's just a little bit, just saying. But, you know, like, after each episode, it shows a lot, like, how much of an anime company put the hearts into it, you know, despite not really working out. I don't have to name, you already know what I'm talking about, like, I already know, like, Madhouse, Sunrise, and Ufotable put the hearts out into a certain series they do. Even if it's from a video game, manga, light novel, etc. Like, I can understand that greatly. I'm pretty sure all you could understand that too. So, I think this series, Shirobako, has been undermined greatly, but shows me that how appreciative that I should be for those companies that put the hearts into it, you know? So, yeah. If I were to give this rating right now, 7 out of 10. I actually had my fun times with it. I understand like what kind of work that the anime company and each person must have, especially what position they have to be in. Like, no joke. So overall, I think like I had my fun times with the series. Y'all could call me crazy or insane, but this shows me a lot, like how grateful I must be to see those kinds of companies such as Madhouse, Sunrise, or Ufotable, and many others, whatever I'm missing. I have to be very grateful of the work they put into, even though it kind of went, even though it may not go out as planned or well as for the audience itself. Just saying. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here, people. I hope you all had a fun time with this series as much as you did, as much as I did. And those of you who stayed with me to the end with my reviews on Shirobako, I thank you very much for it. You know, it's been a crazy ride with this series from fall until right now. So I'm just gonna end it here. My next review will be JoJo. Expect that one up soon. So please be patient. I'll see y'all till then. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, right? Peace out. Bye-bye.